Afternoon guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a what's in our hospital bags video. This is for first time mum of twins with no experience and a very minimal outlook on this, because I've watched a load of videos of other people doing this and they seem to take so much stuff. So I am not like that, and this is a minimal hospital bag packing scenario. So if that's your vibe, you're gonna like this. I am taking a small carry-on suitcase and my diaper bag, which I'm actually using for me. The reason for this carry-on is because I am going into a planned C-section for my birth. That's what I think is going to be happening, so it's one less extra thing to carry. There's a week left and I could be rushed to hospital, but I very much doubt that, and I'm planning for a cesarean birth, so I guess things are slightly different in that respect, and there's quite a lot of items that you would take if you were planning for a natural birth. So let's just get started on the bags. This is probably the most expensive thing that I've bought this whole pregnancy for me, not for the babies. This is a brand from LA called Mina Bay. I think I'm saying that right. I looked for ages at loads of different bags and I found it's a very common bag. It's sold in Nordstrom and loads of other shops, and the logo is an F and a P. Can't remember the brand name, but that's the logo, and it comes in a few different colours I think, but the standard is black with the gold, and I just went off the idea of having a black bag. Don't know why, because black goes with everything, but I'm obsessed with grey. Basically our whole house is grey at the moment, so I thought, well, why not add another bit of grey? So there's my diaper bag. As you can see inside, it is huge. There's loads of compartments. You can fit a laptop in here. So it has a handle so you can carry it. It has a shoulder strap and it's a backpack. So loads of different ways to wear it and hold it and carry it. There's even a compartment for like waterproof in case something leaks. So yeah, I'm in love with the bag and it was definitely a good buy. As I said, I am a first time mum and I'm having twins, so I don't really have any experience. So this isn't really, there's many more videos out there that would be a lot more helpful probably than mine, but I'm excited to kind of go through with what I did and didn't use and if I packed enough, because I don't feel like I've got anywhere near as much as what other people take. But I'm in that hospital, right? They have things, so if I'm desperate for something they can get it for me. If not, my husband can go and buy it. I do also have my list from the hospital with what they recommended, so I basically packed all of that. I don't think there's anything on there that I haven't taken. When I did stress and asked my doctor about a load of other things, she was just like, don't worry, just make sure you have a robe, that's the most important thing. So she didn't seem too worried. She was like, the hospital provides so much and make sure you use it. So I'm gonna make the most of what the hospital give me. So let's get started. Let's start with, let's start with the suitcase. So the suitcase, I am packing both mine and baby's things. Just open it. Starting with my side, I've got a robe that my mum bought me for my birthday, and it is literally my favourite item. I think I'm just gonna live in this. It's like a black, it feels like velvet, but it isn't velvet, which is great because it won't stain too bad when the babies are throwing up and doing all sorts of things. This is actually from the UK, so I don't know if I can link it below, but it is Armani. Yeah, focusing, yeah. So I'll have a look, maybe I can find it and link one or a similar one below, but I do plan on just probably living in that. So going back to the whole that I'm having a cesarean, I don't expect I'm going to be up and about moving too much, which I'm sure you would be had it been a different scenario. So that is kind of why this bag is going to be differently packed to a lot of you mamas out there that aren't going down the C-section route, but if you are, then fantastic. So I've got the robe. I'm also taking a button-up sort of night dress. This is just from Target. It was super affordable. I don't expect to be keeping this forever, but it's cotton, it's cool, and it's just easy to wear. I'm a bit strange when I'm in bed. I don't like to have loads of things that can all get tangled, so I'm not really into having trousers and tops. I've seen a lot of really cute button-up kind of shirts with matching shorts and matching trousers, but I know I just can't be fussing with like all that. I don't want a waistband around any sort of part of my stomach that might irritate it or be painful, so I'm not bothering with that. Another thing I'm packing just to wear kind of in the hospital is just a cotton t-shirt dress. This was also from Target. Really comfortable, really lightweight and cool. Someone told me that had twins in the hospital that I'm going to be delivering at, that it was just so hot. They were so hot all the time. I guess with the hormones and everything else and time of year, and just I guess hospitals they have to keep them warm. I know that's going to be me, especially this last month of pregnancy. I've been so hot the whole time. Normally I'm cold, I run cold, and I'm like all for woolly socks and big sweaters and things like that, but I can sense that I'm not going to be feeling like that, so, and I'll be in the bed, so no need for too many clothes. So that's kind of what I've got to wear in the hospital. Oh, I forgot to mention one other thing that I have. This is actually my favourite item along with the robe. This is from Amazon, so I can do a link below. It's just a nursing kind of, I guess it's a nursing dress. Yep, there we go, there's the brand. And it's really comfy, really cool. It's quite flattering actually, and had I not been having a C-section, I would have used this as like a delivery dress. It would have been really a nice thing to wear for that. So I'll link that below. I then also need to put in here a couple of outfits. They're still in the wash, but just to wear home. I've got a black jumpsuit that zips up and down, really easy, and then leggings and a couple of tops. That's really all I'm planning on taking for going home. One other item that I don't have up here because I'm still wearing them is a pair of flip-flops or sandals, whatever you might call them. I'm not going to be putting any sort of lace-up shoes on. I'm packing 2 nursing bras. I got both of my nursing bras from Bravado. I just really like them, find them really comfortable, and no underwiring, super lightweight again, stretchy, just comfy. So that's for those. I bought 2 pairs of huge briefs off Amazon. Actually, they're far too big for me and I don't know how they're going to stay up. Probably gonna end up never wearing them, but I'm gonna take them anyway. Maybe they can go on top of one of the diapers that they give me or underwear that they provide if it feels comfier. I don't know. I'm just taking them as a backup really. I have got a couple of adult diapers. I know they definitely provide these in hospital, but for the way home or an emergency pair, I guess. I've packed 2 pairs of socks and now I'm thinking to remove these because I know that I have to wear compression socks. So I think I'm going to take these out and I'm going to put in, I have my own compression socks. I might put in a pair of those instead, because again, my husband can always come home and pick things up and bring them in. So I think that's it for me in terms of clothing. Yeah, so let's get started on baby's side. First thing is this. This is like one of those wet dry bags. I figured this could be good for them or for me. Anything that gets spoiled or dirty or just gross I can put in here to bring home to wash. I have 2 burp cloths. Probably don't need these, but maybe for the car journey. We are like 45 minutes from the hospital, so on the way home if something happens. I have 2 blankets which double up as swaddles. Wasn't planning on taking anything to swaddle them in. I figured again the hospital will have that, but these are more for if it's really cold the day that we go home, an extra layer for the car and for the car seat. Then I have a few more diapers that side for me, adult diapers, so I actually have 4 of those. I have this little thing because it was gifted in a box and I thought, why not use it on the first day for a picture. Then I have a pack of baby wipes. These are what I'm going with. I've used these before on myself and I find that they are the best wipes for sensitive skin. My face is so sensitive to any sort of perfumed things and I don't have a problem with these, so I thought they'd be nice for the babies. Then I have some nappies. I've got only 6. Now I've seen other people's videos and they have maybe 8 to 10 for one baby. For me, just can't be packing all this stuff for two. I just assume that if I need a nappy, they're going to have one, surely. I have 4 hats. This is quite funny. We decided to take 2 blue and 2 pink. We don't know what we're having, so they're only really going to have 1 hat each, unless we have a boy and a girl, and then ta-da, they've got 2 each. But I really wanted some cute pictures, and I know that it's always hard to tell what gender a baby is when they're first born because they all look very similar. So we've got those. Then I've got 2 small vests. Oh, I have actually, they're long sleeved. I thought I had short sleeved. Maybe I have short sleeved as well. Yeah, so I have 2 long sleeved and 2 short sleeve vests, depending on the temperature. At the moment it's quite nice outside, so I guess they wouldn't need the long sleeve, but who knows, next week it may be rainy and cold. And then finally I have 2 different outfits for them. By 2 I mean 2 each. So I have these that knot up at the bottom. I thought these were brilliant for, like, depending what size they are and how snug we want them. There's no faffing with zips and buttons and things like that, especially at the beginning when I don't even know how to change a nappy. It's going to be interesting. And then I have 2 cute little grey ones that are matching. They're slightly different, but they're matching. So if we have some sort of disaster mid getting them dressed, we have another option as a backup. So that's really it, guys. And it does say on my list here for the hospital, for the babies, it just says comfortable clothes for them to wear home, seasonally appropriate gear, e.g. blankets and hats to wear outdoors when you leave, and then an infant car seat. So I just don't see the point in going so overboard with this stuff. As I said, I don't want to make my life more miserable coming home with a load of laundry and a load of things to unpack and put away. I also have my own list for things that I may have not put in there yet, but as for the suitcase, that's just the clothes that I currently have in the wash and the flip-flops. So yeah, that's that for the carry-on. Now for the diaper bag. Oh, this is heavy and there's nothing really in it. Oh no, there is. I've got this folder here. This is for any paperwork they may give me in the hospital. No idea, never seen anybody do that before, but I'm assuming they'll give me something that I need to take home. So that's that. Then I have 2 journals. I'm obsessed with these. I bought these. They're from Promptly Journal. They're not the cheapest thing, but they are literally from childhood to the age of 18, and it starts off with kind of the whole of the pregnancy, where you can write little things. It asks you a lot of questions. Let me put this down and show you properly. Again, I've gone with neutral colours because no idea what we're having, and this can be for a boy or for a girl. I'm not sure boys are going to really appreciate this. I can imagine giving them to them when they're 18 and they'll be like, Mum, we don't want this, but too late. I've started and I spent a lot, so I'm not going back now. But yeah, as you can see, it starts with the first trimester, and you see, yeah, and it asks you a lot of questions. For example, what food did you crave? Where were you when you found out you were pregnant? All these things. And it's so nice because even now I'm starting to forget, and I would forget these things. So if I look back at this in a couple of years, I'll be like, oh, the memories. And then it leaves you at the end of each chapter an area to write thoughts, feelings and special moments, so you can kind of fill in what you want. So you have it by trimester, and then it goes into the birth, where they have all the statistics and the hospital and the height, weight, all those things. And then it asks you a lot about the birth, which for me is probably going to be a bit tricky to fill in, describe the labour process, all those things, but we'll make it work. I'll fill in my process of getting to the hospital and going through the C-section. And then it goes by month. I am a bit concerned that I'm gonna like just never have the time to fill this in, but I'm gonna keep them out in the nursery on like a little table, and then hopefully I'll just remember every day to kind of flick through and see if there's anything I need to fill in. But I'm really excited about those, and I think they'll be such a nice present later on when they're older. Then I have a long charger. Everyone's told me this is essential because you're not getting out of bed much and you want to be able to reach your phone and charge it. I have a Polaroid camera and a pack of films because I haven't used this thing for ages, and I do love having like little photos like that, and I thought it would be really cute to use for their journals as well. So we've got that. Then there's a lot of things. I'm supposed to be doing this today so that I get organised to leave for the hospital, because I keep getting a few pains and I'm starting to stress out that I may be making a mad dash to the hospital, and I'm really not that organised. But as I said, I've written down the things that aren't in the bag that need to go in. So as for my diaper bag, this is probably my most used item at the moment. I literally drink probably about 5 of these a day. I've been told as well a must-have is a bottle with a straw, so that you don't have to sit up and drink, you can kind of drink lying down. So we're going to be taking that. We'll be taking a makeup bag with makeup in. I'm not allowed to go into hospital with any makeup on, so who knows, maybe I won't even be bothered to use that for the days that I'm in hospital, but I like to think that I would try and like to make myself feel a bit better. So we've got that. I need to, obviously I'm using the makeup every day, so it's not in there yet. And then just the usual things. I need my purse, I need my phone, definitely some headphones, and my camera and things like that. Chargers. So that's all going to go in the diaper bag. All the things that I kind of want at my hands. So hopefully that can go by my bed somehow, so that I can easily access all those things. And then last but not least, as for bigger items, I am taking, one moment, this big old nursing pillow. We got the Twinsy nursing pillow. Even if I don't end up breastfeeding, I think it's really cool for them to lie in and drink bottles of milk from. Apparently it makes oh my goodness, it makes feeding too much easier. Also, I really want to take this because I want the lactation consultants to help me use it and figure it out. I do have a boppy that's just for one baby, which maybe I will use if I don't get along with this. But that's pretty self-explanatory, and I'm sure if they show me how to use this big old one, I'll be able to figure that small one out. So we have that. And for me, a nice big pillow. Actually, I think they did write it on my list, on the hospital list. Yeah, a favourite pillow, blanket or other comfort item. So yeah, I'm taking this mainly because someone told me that's been through a cesarean that it's nice to kind of brace yourself when you're trying to get up. I don't know, but if it helps in any way. And also, it is huge. I love my big pillows. So I'm guessing the hospital ones aren't going to be this big. So I'm hoping that that will be useful. I think that's it, guys. As I said, it's very minimal. I don't want to take too much and just wish I hadn't taken it, but it will be funny. I'll try in a couple of months to do a what I did and didn't need in my hospital bag video and kind of go through what I wish I had taken, or if there's anything. Oh my god, I've just forgotten the most important thing. The wash bag. This wash bag was gifted to me from my mother-in-law from the White Company, and it's really, really nice, really soft. Love that shop. Everything in there is great. So inside I've got all the usual toiletries, little deodorant, some hand sanitizer for these times, I guess it's vital. I have a little small thing of wet wipes. I got a small toothbrush and toothpaste. One tip I will give you that I heard from someone else was not to leave everything till the last minute to like pack, to try and get replacements where you can. So for example, I use an electric toothbrush normally, and I was planning on packing that, but it's such a last minute thing to try and remember all these things. Even the morning that I leave for the hospital, I will clean my teeth and I may forget to pack it. So I've tried to get replacements for anything that I frequently use around the house. Obviously my makeup, I'm not going to go and buy a whole new thing of makeup, so I can't do that, but where you can do it, great. I've got nipple cream. I do have this Hacker pump. Just heard that they were really good. Why not take it? Maybe it will come in handy. I have a moisturiser that's kind of all over moisturiser. I'm obsessed with moisturiser. I feel like my skin is always dry. I have a lot of little scrunchies and hair ties. A newborn face and body lotion. This is just in here because it was gifted in a packet and I thought I'll just take it with me. And a Vaseline. Always need Vaseline. This is another thing that I doubled up on. I've got a big one by my bed. I've bought Multimam compression compressant. Got them off Amazon. Apparently these are absolutely great if you're trying to breastfeed and you get really sore nipples. So we're taking those, and then just nursing pads. I only got 4 of them. It's completely confused. I thought I bought a load and I don't know where they've gone. So I guess I need to purchase more of those. But that's it for my toiletries right now. I hope I haven't forgotten anything in there. I don't know if I mentioned that I've got shampoo and conditioner in there. I packed that when I thought I was having a natural birth. I don't think I'm going to be able to get up to wash my hair, so I'm going to be doing that the night before I leave. Hairbrush. I need to put a hairbrush in there. And a cleanser, that kind of stuff. Just a cleanser and a face wash. That'll probably go in my makeup bag. So yeah, I think we're there. I think that's it. I am going to go and try and repack all this and get a few little bits that I haven't got in there that I've just told you about, because I don't know, I'm worried that something's going to happen in the middle of the night and I'm going to wish that I had packed properly. But aren't you supposed to pack at like 34 weeks? And it's like, that was like a month ago. But yeah, we've kind of got everything and I've got my list, so I know what I'm doing. I just need to do it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to go and do this afternoon. But I hope you enjoyed this one. Sorry it's all a bit here, there and everywhere. Still trying to get used to this whole filming business and do things a bit more smoothly. But yeah, we'll see how this minimal packing goes. Pray for me that I don't wish I'd brought a load of other things. And I'll be back with another video telling you what I did and didn't use and what I wish I'd taken, which hopefully won't be too much. One thing I forgot to mention, and the most important thing of all, I am taking an extra bag full of snacks, because guys, someone I spoke to that gave birth at the hospital that I'm going to said the food wasn't that great and to take a lot of things. So I still need to top this bag up, but at the moment they have things like Skinny Pop, popcorn, trail mix, the odd protein bar, and I'm gonna put in there a couple of things for the first day, like sandwiches and stuff, and then drinks. I'm gonna take some iced coffee and some vitamin water because I love that stuff. So yeah, that's what I plan on taking food wise, and then I'll be probably giving demands to Alid over the next couple of days. I'm in there with what I want because I'm still going to be hungry. I'm sure, very hungry. So she said that there was like burgers and chips and pizzas and things like that, and I can't imagine that I'm going to feel like eating that, but who knows. So yeah, snacks are essential. But that's it guys. Thanks again for watching. Please hit subscribe if you enjoyed it and that thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.